Welcome caregivers. So today I want to talk about infallibility. My name is Kevin Shaw, if you've not already met me. This is my channel, this is Mind for Care. Please like, subscribe and share these videos if you gain something from them. So infallibility. As a caregiver, you may think that you've got everything covered, that you are doing the best thing for your loved one at all times, but it's impossible to get everything right. I want to give you a personal example. Last week, at the end of the week, I was going to see Terry, who's in hospital with mixed dementia, and he's very ill at the moment with aspiration, which means that he's swallowing food into his lungs and not into his stomach, which also means that he's in danger of having infections, which he's had ongoing, and that could even turn to sepsis and could even kill him. It's not looking good for him because he was they wanted to put him on a tube to feed him, and he ripped the tube out. They wanted to give him antibiotics. He ripped the tube out, the cannula out, so they had to give him a cannula in the soles of his feet. Imagine the pain of that. And imagine when you've got dementia and you forget that it's there, and then the next thing you know, you move your foot and suddenly, wallop, you've got this pain shooting up your leg. Anyway, I digress. So I'm there with Terry, and his daughter's there as well because she's got a radiotherapy appointment in the next half an hour. So we're there, then we go down to see, then we go down for Linda to have her radiotherapy. We get all that done, then we go back to see Terry. And then in my wisdom, I'm thinking, well, let's go to Nottingham Goose Fair. Let's go to the Goose Fair. One, it's a break for us. Two, it's a little bit of fun. It's a nice atmosphere. There's good food. There's good, people are happy. People are smiling for once. There's a nice, friendly atmosphere, especially in the daytime when the families are around. Now, my thinking was we could go there. We could have a walk round, relaxing time, good food. We've got something to eat before we go home. Great idea, Kevin. Yeah. So, Mr. Infallible has this idea, and then about an hour and a half into walking around, having a cup of coffee, few snacks, some obviously mushy peas, which are a delicacy at the fair, with mint sauce and pepper, Linda begins to feel hot. Now, we are probably 10 minutes away from the car by foot. She begins to feel faint. We start the walk back. Halfway up the road, Linda begins to collapse. She puts her head against a wall and begins to slide down and says, "Leave me here while you go fetch the car." Now that puts me in a quandary because I know if I leave her, she's going to pass out. And if I don't leave her, she's got to continue to walk with me. I'm not infallible. I make decisions that affect the people that I am caring for, that depend on me. I live by those decisions. I managed to get Linda into the car, and she was automatically better. It must have just been the thing that she was on her feet for too long in the day. We get home and all's good. But it could have been a lot worse, and that was because of my decision. I decided that it would be a good thing to go to the fair, and it could have cost us a lot more. Fortunately, it didn't. So, swings and roundabouts with a caregiver, swings and roundabouts. Just a little story for you. So when you're thinking that you've got everything covered, that you're Mr. or Mrs. Infallible, you're not. So allow yourself some grace in that, because you can't get everything right all the time. Just do your best. That's all we can do.